You're watching Let's Chat.
The theatrical hit Matilda is making its way to the stage of the Chattanooga Theater Center. Here to tell us what to expect with this fantastic performance is Catherine and Amanda. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so if someone is not familiar with this story, or maybe it's, as an adult been a little bit since we've refreshed our memory, catch us up on the wonderful story of Matilda.
Well, it's Roald Dahl's really masterpiece, and it's kind of two parallel stories running together, and then they converge, and we see what happens when this young girl meets this older teacher, and we really unfold that story of you don't have to become a product of your environment. And there's a little bit of magic in there, there's a lot of comedy. It's just a really, really great show for the whole family.
All right, now Amanda, you're playing the character of Miss Honey.
Right.
Tell us what that character is and what you love about it.
Miss Honey is Matilda's teacher at Cruncham Hall, which is this horrible torture chamber of an elementary school. And Miss Honey is the bright spot in the school. She's the heart, and she is maybe the first to recognize Matilda's genius.
So you're really playing that key adult role in Matilda's life as the story goes as well.
Yes.
So a lot of people are wondering, they're maybe familiar with this story as a children's story, but is this performance for children only, or is it for adults, or a little bit of everyone?
I think it really hits everyone. It really gets the young ones motivated, and they get to see this kind of rebellious side as well as the magic. It hits the tweens, where they very much so feel that they feel
can
empowered.
connect, right.
And then the adults, there's this heartwarming thread all the way throughout the piece that I think is really, really, it hits home with everyone. It's fantastic.
So you mentioned how there's an element for all age groups. What are you really hoping everyone kind of walks away from this performance with? I mean, of course, we want everyone to leave with happiness and joy, but what else?
I think for me that you can be empowered to trust your own intuition. I feel this whole piece is all about trust your own intuition, and that you're probably not wrong, and that there's magic in that. You know, that's how I
So Amanda, I want you to tell me what it's been like working with this cast, because you have a lot of children involved and a lot of adults as well. How is that different from other productions?
Well, I mean, there's a lot more repetition involved and a lot more patience, but the joy is there, and we maintain the fun of performing and rehearsing, and the kids are just as professional as the adults. It's really impressive to watch. The two little girls who play Matilda are incredibly talented and just really a joy to work with.
This is what I'm excited to see. You mentioned that there's two young ladies that are sharing that title role. They're both 10 years old.
Yes.
How are they carrying this star role and handling this, role? I mean, I don't want to say pressure, but...
Quite effortlessly, and I feel that I'm also a professional actor, and so it's nice to give them that day on, day off, because they get to build their athleticism as artists, and I think that they're feeding off each other. The cast is feeding off them. It's really, really lovely to see, and their families are so supportive, and that's the beauty of community theater, is that you get to build those muscles and then share your gifts, and I think that both girls are doing it effortlessly, with joy, with fun, and there's no real competition. It's great.
Perfect. All right. Now, this is actually going to be hitting the stage this weekend. It's coming up very soon.
Yes.
And tickets do notoriously sell out for your productions. What do we need to know about reserving seats and attending the performances?
I think just maintain the phone and the internet and the web and everything like that. Also, every other night the girls switch off. So if you saw one, you can bring your family back, or you can come back to see the other. But it's going to be a really, really great show, and all the information is on their website.
Now, I have to put you on the spot, Amanda. What's your favorite part? What are you most looking forward to?
Oh my goodness. Well,
I know that's hard to pick.
I think my favorite part, I'm not in. It's the part with the cake. I will say no more.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. All right, got to tease it a little bit. You got my suspicions up. All right, so if you want tickets for the Matilda production, you can visit them online, or you can call the box office. Opening weekend is this weekend, and it's going to be running every weekend through the rest of September and through the middle of October. Of course, all those dates and showtimes are on the website as well. Ladies, thanks for joining us, and best of luck for some great productions.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.